conversion printers. I brought out my old printer just for this video. Brought it out. This printer right here, this is number 7. You will go through them. Again, they were not designed to do this. Y'all have to remember that. All right, so just be grateful that they're even doing it in the first place. That you can actually start. Let me flip this around. You can start to do something. If it's a hobby, or a business, or a side hustle, or whatever. Yo, what's up? So, I want to talk about printers today. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do it if you want to. So, today I want to talk about printers. DTF printers. I tried to make this video before, but it didn't come out the way I wanted to, so I figured I'd just make it again. I had somebody ask me about printers, and I put my other one back. So, I went to 15,000, and I went through seven of these things. Alright. So I've been through 7 of these. And me going through them is just what I go through. Now, when it comes to printers, you can buy whatever you want. Don't let me influence you. I'm just telling you what I do. Okay? Buy whatever printer you want to buy. The choice is yours. Alright? I'm just telling you what's going on with me. And I'm going to splice this video because I bought one of those actual DTF printers, and I'm going to tell you right now, that was a bad experience. That was not worth it. So, I'm going to recommend not buying one of them. If you're going to buy a printer for DTF, and you're going to spend your money on a DTF printer, make sure it's a printer that's 15 inches or wider. So I'm going to splice the video about somewhere around here. Splice the video. And I'll put in the printer that I bought. Okay? Put in the printer that I bought. Because it's bad. Okay, so this screw was missing, and I moved it over here. These screws were loose. All 4 of them were loose on both sides. This side and this side. They were both loose. I tightened them up. And there was something else, I forgot what it was, and I corrected it too, and it's been fine since. Look, it stopped mid-print. It just shut off mid-print. Stop mid-print. See, still having that problem with the paper. And there's roll film in it. See, I know I wasn't making this stuff up. Can I please get some help with this? Please get some help with this. I'm tired of turning this machine off and on. Alright, so now I'm back. That DTF printer I showed you. Yeah, that was a mess. As you can see, it's a mess. And boy, that was bad. That was really bad. I gotta say, that was bad. Not doing that again. Let me sit down. I'm in pain. Alright, so let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Now, somebody asked me a while back, is these printers worth it? These printers here, yeah, they're worth it. It takes some time, takes some effort, and in my case, a lot of pain to get them converted. But if you do it right, as you can see, they last a long time. I've did enough experimenting to know that if you do it right and you follow the steps, the maintenance steps, they will last you a long time. And that's no joke. So I've got my printer down now where, and this is I'm an experimenter. I like to do all kind of crazy stuff. As you watch my videos, you'll see I took my printer from basic to what it is now. And I don't have to worry. I don't have to stress. I can let my printer, as you can see on my videos, you watch them, they can last. I can go 3 days without printing anything, and don't have to even think about it. Not even on the top of my head. I don't care. Don't have to print nothing. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to. Because that's, I experiment a lot, and I got it to that point. No. The printer I showed you, when I got it like that, it was busted. I got it busted, as you can see. I got it busted, and that was $4,000. Yeah, that's $4,000. No thanks. I'm not buying another one. If a company want to send me one for me to try to see if I just got a busted one, hey, knock yourselves out. But I'm not buying one. I'm not telling anybody to buy one. They're not worth it. So again, if a company want to send me one to prove me wrong or something, hey, I'm all for it. Prove me wrong. But I'm not going to buy one. I'm not going to tell people to spend their hard-earned money on one. Because that printer over there, that printer right there, that's worth it. That's $800. You buy Catalink, that's another $500. That's $1,400 when you do everything up done, and you can print, and you're getting the same print quality as one of them DTF printers for $4,000. And if that breaks, you're only out $800. You go buy another one, and if you watch them properly, you can buy them on sale. and you can get 2 of them for $1,000. Just saying. Because I bought 2 of them when they're on sale. Yep. You just gotta time it right. And if you don't time it, buy one, use it, and watch the prices. As soon as it goes on sale, you buy 2 or 3 of them. Because you know you're gonna go through them. That's it. You're done. You have backup printers, printer breaks, grab one out, start watching sales again. Go on sale, you buy another one. Keep printing. Done. And when you make enough cash, you buy an actual printer that's worth buying. When I mean a printer that's worth buying, not something that prints 13 inches wide. Any printer, DTF printer that prints 13 inches wide, as far as I'm concerned, it's not a DTF printer. It's just a printer. Because that print 13 inches wide. Yep. So why am I going to spend $4,000 to buy a 13-inch printer? Stupid. Yes, I said it. Don't make any sense. I'm not going to do it. So, when my hobby gives me enough cash to pay for itself, for me to upgrade to a new printer, because it's a hobby. I don't make any money off of this. It's just, I just keep pulling right back into itself. I just keep buying more equipment because it's a hobby. This is a hobby for me. So I don't make any money off of this. Everything I get goes right back into it. See? Press, printers, ovens, more printers. I'll probably just splice what my other 2 printers I have back in here. I have a video. I just show you to take a chunk out of the video with my 15,000. I have 2 of them. One's busted, one's not. I'll just chunk that in here somewhere. I just keep buying printers. I have a P9000. I bought parts for that. I splice that in here. My cutter, my embroidery machine. I just keep dumping money in my hobby. I don't make money off of this. I just keep making my hobby bigger. So, when I get enough cash again, because I just did my embroidery machine, so I don't have no money again. I'm broke. My hobby's broke, not me. My hobby's broke. So as soon as my hobby pays for that machine, and I have enough money again, I'm gonna buy an actual printer. Unless somebody want to send me one so I can recommend it to people. Hey, that works. I'll be grateful. So I can recommend an actual DTF printer, and it has to be over 15 inches wide, because anything less is just might as well stick with this. No offense. I just stick with that. Again, $500 on sale. I get another one, and I'm good to go. It takes what, about an hour to convert them? Come on. Not that complicated. 1 hour, you're back to printing again. Sign me up. You know what I'm saying? But you do you. Don't let me convince you. Don't let me influence you one way or the other. Now, here's the thing. What does printer offer for the price? Because somebody might say, well, oh, this printer don't do gang shit. No, but let me ask you something. Is convenience worth $4,000? Because that's all you get is convenience. If you print on this, right, it's a little slower. Yes, I get it's slower because it's not meant to do what it's supposed to do. And I'm grateful. I got a shout out for the people who actually make the software. CADLink, AcroRip, all them RIP software people who give these printers the ability to do what they're doing. Shout out to them. Thank you. Take my hat off to y'all to sit down and write these programs and softwares. Thank you so much. To get these printers to do what they're doing. I'm grateful. So, yeah. I'm going to keep buying these things until I can buy an actual DTF printer. Now, here's a convenience thing. Go back to my convenience thing. So, if you buy a printer That's DTF so-called. The only difference between the 8550 or the 15,000 is the fact that it prints on rolls. That's it. That's the only difference with DTF printers. It prints on rolls. I don't care. Here why? You gotta cut it anyways. You gotta cut it off to print it. Sorry, gotta cut off to press it, not print it. Cut it off to press it. So if I cut it before I print it or cut it after I print it, what's the difference? I really don't see the difference. I'm doing the same thing either way. Just saying. But you do you. And now keep my money in my pocket. Till I can actually buy a DTF printer. But again, if somebody wants to send me a printer to prove me wrong, that I'm wrong about those so-called DTF printers, hey, knock yourself out, send me one. I have no problems reviewing it and tell people what I think about it. But that thing, so far is good. And the one I spliced earlier, because he has it spliced in, didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. It's not worth what you're asking for it. Not at all. So, what printer to me is worth it? Again, printer over 15 inches. And the reason why I say over 15 inches, here why. When you're dealing with shirts larger than 2X, your prints kind of look really tiny on them shirts. And then you just got to do some real manipulating with your prints to get them to look right. Well, when you're doing a printer over 15 inches, you don't have to deal with the manipulations and tweaking your image and just to get them fit right on those bigger shirts. That's why a printer over 15 inches to me is a proper DTF printer. That makes a difference. I'd love to get my hands on an 85 fit on a P800, but the problem is Epson stopped making those. And people who are selling them want way too much for them. And them things are discontinued. And there's no way in hell I'm going to buy a used one for the price that people want them one for. I've seen one for $1,000. That's what a new one was selling for. No, thank you. You can buy one if you want to, but I ain't buying one for that price. You out your mind if you think I'm doing that. Alright? So, I'm going to stick with my 8550, 13 inch wide, and I'll just keep running on that until I can buy my wider than 15 inch printer. Actual DTF printer. Somebody want to send me one so I can recommend to my viewers? That'd be great. But if I can't, hey, it's fine too. I'll wait till I have enough cash. Be a while. But it is what it is. Hey. But that person was asking about printers. That's my opinion about printers. Don't waste your money on any printer under 13 inches. It's a waste. It's a total waste of money. Total waste of your time. Total waste of your energy. But if you want to do it, knock yourself out. But I am not going to recommend it. I'm not going to tell anybody to do it. It don't make any sense. Not financially. Not anyly. But you do you. Don't let me influence you. Alright? You work with what you got. Work with the budget you got. But if you don't have the budget for it, and you go, oh, I got $5,000, I can buy a DTF printer. Save your money. Use $1,200-1,500 out of it, and start here. It takes you some time. It gets you some headaches. But start here. I'm telling you, you will love yourself for it, and you'll still have $4,000 in the bank, earning interest. Because you still get the same amount of work done with this you do with them ones. Because I have done a bunch of stuff with this printer right here. Alright. This may be my 7th one, but as you can see, I'm still going. You swap them over in a day, and that's it. One day, that's all. That's pretty much you're down for. And if you buy them in bulk, like I said, 2 or 3 of them, while one's running, you convert the other one. Oh, and a tidbit, when you buy your printers, when you buy your printers, any printer you want to convert, make sure this one you want to buy at least 2 of them. The one you want to convert, run that one for a week, 2 or 3 days, a day, something. Run it as a regular printer before you convert it. Always run your printer as a regular printer before you convert it. The backup printer, run that one for at least a week before you convert it. As a regular printer. Just in case it has issues, you can return it within the warranty period before you start breaking them apart. That's my tidbit for work before you convert your printers. So that way, if anything's wrong with them, you can take them back and get your money back under warranty before you destroy them, because you are going to break them. The second you start pulling screws, you void the warranty. So before you convert them, make sure you run them as a regular printer first. And it's a myth. You will not damage anything. You will not infect anything. You will not cause any problems with printing whatsoever with regular ink in it. It will not cause any problems. Zero. That's how I do all my printers, and I've had 0 issues. Okay? You can either flush it before you start printing, or just do a couple of head cleans and it will just flush that ink out eventually. It all comes out. You will not have 0 problems. Don't listen to that nonsense people keep feeding you. You'll have no problems. I haven't had no problems, not one. And that's how I do all my printers. I run them as a printer. I absolutely run all my printers as printers before I use them, just to make sure I have no problems, so that when I start using them as a DTF conversion, I know they're working. I don't have to take them back because they're solid. And I've had that same problem. I bought a printer, used it as a printer, and I had to take it back because it had an issue. And good thing I started to doing that, because if I had converted it, I would have never been able to take it back. But because of that one tidbit, I was able to take that printer back under the warranty because I didn't convert it. So that's some of my tidbits, and like I said, just have fun. You're gonna break your printers. Oh, and another thing, yeah, you're gonna break printers. You're gonna go through them. So if you're gonna think you're gonna do this conversion thing and don't destroy a printer, you are in for a world of hurt. You're gonna break them. You're gonna destroy them. You're gonna run into a number of problems because they're just natural headaches. But once you learn them, here's the good news. Once you learn them, you will have no problems whatsoever. You'll just print for days with 0 problems. And once you and a lot of it too is following the right people. You gotta follow the right people. Following the wrong people will lead you along the wrong path. Some people just tell you do this and then you end up with no more problems. So make sure you follow the right people when you convert your printer, and when you're doing all the stuff you do, maintenance and all that stuff. Make sure you follow the right people. Also, make sure you do the proper maintenance. Keep with your maintenance. All the stuff matters, and it don't matter just for. And the thing is, they don't just matter for these printers. And I keep telling people, everybody I talk to about DTF, I tell them to start here. And the reason why I keep telling them to start here, this level teaches a bunch of things. It teaches you what you're gonna run into with DTF, and when I mean it teaches you everything, it teaches you every single thing, all the problems you're gonna have, all the problems you're not gonna have, what you need to know, what you don't need to know. It teaches you everything. It's gonna teach you if it's DTF for you or not, right? And then if you don't want to do it, at least you know you're only out $1,200. You know what I'm saying? You're only out $1,200 if you do it this way. If you do it the other way, you're out $5,000. Just saying. So, you gotta follow them little stupid tidbits, or you don't. Choice is yours. So, till next time. Peace.